Hi, crafty friend. It's Justine Dvorak. Today, I am so excited because we are celebrating the brand new release from Pajama Crafter Stamps. This release is absolutely packed with all sorts of Christmas goodness, and I can't wait for you to see it all. In general, the theme for this release is merry and bright, which describes it so well because this is definitely traditional Christmas, but also sweet and whimsical. There's some really adorable critters scattered along the way. But there is two things I want to mention before we dive into all the fun things. First of all, there is an Instagram hop going on right now, the Merry and Bright Instagram hop, and also the Merry and Bright YouTube video hop, which is a first in a long time for our design team. Some love for the design team. I'm obsessed. You guys are fantastic. So if you're watching, hey, but basically we are going to have a YouTube hop and an Instagram hop for this release. So if you did not know, Pajama Crafter Stamps, we have kind of a split team. So we have the Night Owls who work with previously released product and the early birds who get the brand new product. So we are showcasing older and newer product right away for you, and you can continue to love the existing things in your stash and also enjoy some lovely goodness, and they just are killing it. So hats off to you. Anywho, there is some lovely Christmas goodness here, and like I said, there's a YouTube hop and an Instagram hop. They are both having some giveaways attached to them. So you can see the details for the YouTube hop in the description of this video, and you can pop over to Instagram for that YouTube hop. You can always start on the Pajama Crafter Stamps Instagram account and hop along. Happy hopping. Leave some love at everyone's card. I know that you're going to love it, but just feast your eyes on this. Your eyes are probably looking all over as I blab on and on, but we're going to go through everything. I have some examples, some work in progress, things that I've been coloring and have not turned into cards yet, but they will. But I do want to go ahead and show you the actual products and then show you some samples from our amazing team. And then also just just wait till you see this paper. It's amazing. Okay. Shall we begin? The Cozy Chirps stamps. How adorable is this? So just look at this cute little pine cone bird. I saw several cards that the team has colored with this. I sent in all of my examples for this, but I will have a whole bunch as we go along here. This is just fantastic. It's large enough so it can be the star of the show, which I love, but you can color this little bird however you want, and you can get totally different looks with this bird. So first of all, I love that it's big enough to be that star, but you could also just use it as a background as well. If you don't want the bird, but you want the Christmas goodness, you could put some kind of a circle die over it. Don't do that, but you could, and then put another focal image in there. Here's an example. Where's my little circle guy? Little circle mouse. Look at that. You could have a Christmas background for a circle mouse. Yes. Okay. I digress. The sentiments are super cute as well. We have hope your holidays are filled with sweet songs, sending winter hugs, be merry, sending sunshine on a snowy day. So all fantastic and perfect for this sweet little birdie. And this one is a joy to color. I have been loving coloring, and I really loved making projects with this card, but I know that you will enjoy it too, especially if you love coloring. And if you are trying to be better at coloring like me, this is a fun one to practice with because there are some little detailed areas here, but there's also a lot of fun areas with the bird and the pine cone itself to kind of get creative with how you want the feathers to go. Do you want snow resting on the pine cones? Do you want it just to be a pine cone? Whatever you want. Kind of some fun with the acorns as well. Lots of things you can do with it. But I just can see this being used for gift tags. You could even stamp this onto a gift bag and make this like a giftable thing, or for like Christmas treats, do little tags for it. There's just so many fun things. So let's take a look at some more images from the design team as we go along to the next stamp. next up we have it Cheers to the Season. And the stamp set is so much fun. I love the little critters popping out of their mugs. It gives you that kind of cozy winter feel. And it's perfect for pairing with some of the fun Christmas papers that I will show you in just a little bit. But there is some really cute little details on the line art itself, and like bubbles and a little bit of like the snow melt for the cup. But this, I think, would be the best stamp set for gift tags. If you wanted to batch out a whole bunch of gift tags, I think this one would be great, as well as little Mousy and Bunny, but we'll get to him in a second. But I do think that this one, it just in general fits the shape of a tag, but you can make your tags however you want them to be. You do not need to make them a certain size, but you can stretch the limits with color with this one a lot. I noticed a lot of the team has kind of gone above and beyond with the colors, making this, the traditional Christmas, but also the fun pops of color with teal and purple and pink, and just making it all sorts of fun. So I also think that this would be very cute for a giftable treat, some kind of, how you do that at Christmas, like some kind of a treat giveaway that you do where you have a little like hot cocoa mix with the little image here. That would be very, very easy and affordable gift for someone, or a gift card holder. Very lovely. I don't know, words are just not working with my brain today, so forgive me. But I always love a little fun giftable at Christmas time. But there's a lot of ways you can make these little guys your own. So let's take a look at the team's projects to see how they brought this stamp set to life. Let's talk about Christmas peaks, because these images are just so incredibly precious. There are these 3 little adorable animals peeking out, and I'm not going to call them a certain animal, because let me tell you, with a little bit of creative coloring, you can change up the animal. This guy, you can make him different kinds of animals. So we'll get into that in a second. But there is the bunny with the poinsettia and a really cute little mouse. And then most people are going to look at this third animal and call him a fox, which he's adorable as a fox. Look at this guy. He's just a stinker. Look at him. Look at him. Oh my goodness. And then on a card, yes, please. So one thing I like about this, before I move on to what other animal he could be, is the greens here. So there's these little berries. We're going to call them berries. You could change up the colors and have it be any sort of thing. And then you can hide little embellishments in there. I love an embellishment, and I think that is super fun. So on several of the examples I'm going to show you after I'm done yapping about this stamp set, you can see I've added hearts and rhinestones and all sorts of fun embellishments from Pajama Crafter Stamps into the bow of this Christmas decoration. But the other animal that I thought of when I saw this stamp set was a raccoon. Yes, I turned him into a raccoon. Yes, isn't he cute? And I haven't colored the little greens and stuff fully because I wanted to decide on the paper I was using to match it. So I did that with this card. I made it purple to match the paper pack that I used here. But surprise, there's a bunny. Isn't this cute? I made this card at Crafter Let Live when I was just there this weekend, but I just have so much fun with cards. And look, this one stamp set, you can get a traditional colored fox, you can have a raccoon, and then I did think a little bit outside the box, and I went back to my roots of kindergarten teacher. That's my main hat that I wear in my life, and we learn about Arctic animals, so I thought he would look cute as an Arctic fox as well. Isn't he adorable? Oh, I did add some embellishments to this one. Do you see? Only 3, 4? I think I only added 5 to this one. I was restraining myself a little bit with that. But no matter how you color any of the animals, they're going to be just darling. Again, this would be great for giftables. Bookmarks, I think that this is a great size for that as well. So lots of ideas and options for this. And I just have to give an honorable mention to this Mousy because he is just so adorable. This was my craft roulette card from this last week, and I love it. I used a sketch from Crafty Al, and it just was effortless to get my little stamp right on there, and we're good to go. This would be a great one to batch out a whole bunch of Christmas cards if you want a small colored image on your card that is still that wow cuteness factor. I think this is the stamp set for you. But maybe one of the other ones is more your jam, but I really like that one. So let's take a look at some of the other cards with the Christmas Peaks stamp set that the team has made. This stamp set is for all of our cat lovers out there. I know that the card world has a lot of cat lovers out there. There's another cat stamp for you for your craft room, and it's called Merry Meowmas. Isn't it adorable? These cats are just going to make you smile just like they make me smile. I've colored so many of these. It's not even funny, but I've just been loving coloring them. They're just so cute with their big noses. I like that there's some detail on the cats themselves. So there's some stripes, there's polka dots, but you're going to see in a second here some of the examples the team has really gone above and beyond, given them extra details for their fur and really stretched the limits of color, as I do, you know. I did make some traditional colored cats as well, but I have to make a purple cat and a pink cat and a green cat because that's what my brain tells me to do. So the sentiments are, again, so cute. Have a merry, instead of have a Merry Christmas, meowy Christmas, feline festive yet, and cozy wishes. I am so sorry. I forgot to say the sentiments for the other ones. We have may your Christmas be filled with wonder, Merry Christmas. This is a great kind of like anchor stamp to have in your craft room, just a standard Merry Christmas. Joy, love, and peace. And I forgot to say these ones, so here we are. Santa says it's okay to spike it. Merry wishes brewed just for you. Merry Christmas. This one is similar to this one, but it's just a teeny tiny bit smaller, so it gives a little bit of options for you. Cheers to surviving the holidays. I like that one. Cheers to the season. Santa, refill please. So again, killing it with the sentiments per usual for Pajama Crafter Stamps. But anyway, you can keep this clean and simple. You can have it be kind of like a card panel like I did with this card. You could get oh so fussy and fussy cut out the cats, or you could use your scan and cut. But no matter what you do with this, I think you will really enjoy the cards that you make. I know I have, and these ones are still in progress. This one is, oh no, I had to add glitter to this one. But so these ones are in progress, but I will get them finished at some point. But I just know that you're going to love what the team has made with this adorable cat stamp set called Merry Meowmas. So let's take a look at what they made. paper pack that I want to highlight from the new release is called Timeless Christmas. I don't have it in my crafty hands yet, but I will one day. It is called Timeless Christmas. You can see it here on the screen. How pretty is it? It is just that really beautiful timeless Christmas traditional color palette. It's just so beautiful. We've got reds, greens, red, greens, creams. Say that 5 times fast. Plaids. There's what's that called? Gingham. Gorgeous handwritten Christmas words on there. I think there's joy, peace, hope, all sorts of lovely things. And this paper really does make Christmas cards so easy because they all coordinate together. And you can use these as full sheets for your card background. You can cut them up into strips or borders, or great for layering. Can kind of mix and match kind of easily. So I especially love the plaids and the ginghams because they are just so beautiful for Christmas cards. So you could also stretch this out and use some of them for some more masculine style cards that aren't even Christmas, just with that great plaid. Did Tchaikovsky call, or is it just me? Sugar plum wishes, you guys. This is fantastic. The Nutcracker Suite is like my jam at Christmas time. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. What is your favorite Christmas song or vibe? I don't know. Nutcracker Christmas is my thing majorly. So there's that. By the way, if you are not into traditional colors for Christmas, raising my hand right now, clearly, this one is really great, but it's also good for those who kind of do like the traditional because there is some of those pinks and greens in there, but there's also bright pops of purple. We love purple. Oh, I love purple. But look at some of these papers you can use not for Christmas. Like I would look at this and that's not screaming Christmas to me, but pair it with something that does say Christmas, and then boom, it just kind of tricks the mind, right? Same with this one. This is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I wish I could pass this through the screen to you so you can see there's just so much depth. Pajama Crafter Stamps uses a really great distributor, or not distributor. They use a really great person. They don't distribute, but someone who prints all of their pattern paper, and they have amazing paper. It's thicker, not too thick, so it's not going to make your cards heavy, but it's nice and thick, and it has kind of a beautiful little gloss to it. Do you see that? And you can also foil with this with toner foil and hot foil. Yes, yes, yes. I'm telling you, have fun in the craft room, my friends. But isn't this beautiful? Let's look at all the sides and such, since I have it here to show you. I've got 'Tis the Season, Merry and Bright. That was where our theme came from, if you were wondering, for the for the month. Oh, I love this polka dot one. So good. So good. Look at how beautiful that purple is. I know there's a lot of purple lovers out there. If you're a purple lover, put a purple heart in the comments. Look at that. Now, Joy Wilson did a sneak peek for this release on Tuesday, and she used this paper pad, and she said if you want a fussy cut, you could totally fussy cut out this beautiful little floral cluster and put that on a card. But it's just beautiful. Look at that. Some great snowflakes. I like this one. I use this one a lot, actually. I used it on several cards already. And I think the trees are just darling as well. Okay, and then let's see the back of the polka dots. This one was my favorite, I think. I have not used any of it because I'm hoarding it. I know. I should not do that. But it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then this one. Nope, just kidding. This one is my favorite. I do only have 2 of them left. Oh, this is another one you could absolutely fussy cut out. But I digress. Their paper is great quality and pretty affordable compared to like other paper packs out there. I'm a patterned paper person, so I kind of am on the lookout for that. Okay, the last new paper from this release, but not the last paper we're going to talk about. Look at it. We're going to talk about it in a second. Hang on. Hold on to your craft room chairs, because that... Anywho. All right, but Cottage Christmas. This is just as adorable as ever. So this one has lots of like softer, a little more like pastel-y Christmas, great diagonal stripes. There's this kind of bold red. There's a lot of little bows. There's some great little ginghams. Again, you could use this for Christmas. You could also not use it for Christmas, but look at this one. I really want to make a card with that, and that would be a really easy 6x6 card that you could make very quickly, or even fussy cut out the bow for something, like pop that bow on Hog Your Sunshine Pig. I have to do that now. This is why I love yapping in my craft room about craft supplies, because ideas come. But yes, that could be candy cane, but it also could be just some fun pinstripes for like a nautical look. You know, there's lots of options for these papers. Let's take a look at the other side. My packs are all mixed up because I have been playing with these craft supplies. Like I said, I've sent in a few of these cards already, but I've also just been loving them. Like this. You could make this for like a summer card and have it be some like picnic colored tablecloth looking things, you know? You get the vibe. Okay. All right. Well, this one is bound to be another fun one for your craft room. Okay, friends, we have to talk about the Celestial Dreams pattern paper pack. Ha, said it fast and correctly. Because this, I'm going to make an official statement from me. For you, this is the best pattern paper of 2026. Yep, I said it. It is. Why? Because it's space. It's space, and I love space. It's fantastic. It's even better in person. I truly wish I could send this to you right now if you're watching this video so you could see how incredible these papers look. Look at that. I mean, that does not get any better than that. And if you love space cards, but you hate the mess or don't want to do the mess, I understand the mess of some galaxy backgrounds, or you're new to card making and you see other people doing galaxy backgrounds and you think, wow, that's beautiful, but I'm just not quite there yet, or I don't have the supplies to make all those backgrounds. And maybe you have a smaller craft area and you don't want to have paint splattered everywhere or sparkly stuff splattered everywhere. You can have space backgrounds with this pattern paper and they are just stunning. So stunning. And there's one that I did not think I would like, but it's actually one of my favorites, and it's at the end here, so I'm going to show you. But it is just incredibly beautiful. So pretty. And I do know that this one, Carrie from our design team, used this one for a Christmas card. So I did want to just mention it with this new Christmas release because, you know, Starry Night and nighttime is kind of like a thing with Christmas, with, you know, Jesus being born at midnight and Santa at midnight. Oh, this is the one. This is the one that I did not think I would like, but I love it. It's green with little pops of teal. It is beautiful. Just stunning. Good luck picking what side you want to use. Now, this paper, I might have a hard time, really have a hard time using this more because it's just so pretty. I want to hoard it. I have to kind of like go against my creative instincts of hoarding it instead of using it, but it is just beautiful. I'm telling you, you need this pattern paper in your life if you like space cards. If you have any kind of like the alien stamp set from last month, or you have a great rocket ship or the astronauts from last month, you need it. I'm telling you, not to be an enabler or anything, but just saying. One thing I did want to mention about the pattern paper packs, they are 80 pound. They're uncoated cardstock. They're acid free and lingen. I don't even know what that means, but I'm glad it's free of that because it's probably important. I will Google that after I am done with this video. But I'm telling you, this pattern paper is fantastic. So fantastic. And if these ones that I showed you are not your style or whatnot, there is a ton of other pattern paper on the Pajama Crafter Stamps website. So I cannot wait to see what you make with some of the products. Remember, anytime that you post a Pajama Crafter Stamps card, or you have a card that has Pajama Crafter Stamps products on it, be sure to tag the Pajama Crafter Stamps account. If you do it on Instagram, tag us on Instagram. If you do it on Facebook, be sure to tag us on Instagram and Facebook, sorry, because we really want to see what you're making. And a really great spot to share your makes besides Instagram is the Facebook group. So Pajama Crafter Stamps has a Facebook group that is linked in the description of this video, and you can see all sorts of inspiration, not just from our fantastic design team, but also from other customers. And they're just really fun to look at. I'm just saying. So I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you get to shop soon. If you use any of the links in the description, it does help me, Justine, out. I'm DT coordinator, so I do these videos, but I do appreciate you using those affiliate links down below. So thank you so very much for being here today, and hop along to the next video on the playlist. I will have it linked on the screen right here so you can easily click it and at the end of the video, and you can hop to the next video on the playlist. So happy hopping, and we'll see you next time. Bye, crafty friend.